Dikengyuan, a village with thousands of years old underground houses. See the trees, but cannot see the village. Enter the village, but cannot see the house. Enter the courtyard, but cannot see the door. Hear the sound, but cannot see the people. This sentence is the sound of an ancient saying about the description of a settlement in mainland China. A place where a life takes place with a full dressing of uniqueness. And this is Dikengyuan, an underground house inherited from the past, where Chinese people have built a life for thousands of years. Dikengyuan, also known as Tianjingyuan, is a settlement in China, where houses are built underground. Local people also often call this kind of house an underground courtyard. Having existed since 400 years ago, Dikengyuan can be found in several places in China. Dikengyuan has long developed in mainland China. This type of house is formed based on the living conditions of the community. Long ago, the living conditions of the community were very poor, and did not have the money or treasure to build a house. For that, they dug a hole and built a house as a place to shelter and live life. People who live in Dikengyuan mostly have faith in gods. Like most parts of North China, they are polytheistic worshippers. The city god, the earth god, the door god, the kitchen god, the wealth god, and the Guandi are all worshipped. According to historical records, as early as the Yangshao cultural period, the ancestors of the Sangji Plateau dug up the land to live in it. These people lived in huts in square-shaped pits. The locals dug square or rectangular pits 10 to 12 meters wide, and up to 6 to 7 meters deep, then dug another 8 to 12 caves to make houses or residencies. It can be said, for one plot of holes can be inhabited by many people, because in it there is more than one house. As an access point to the house, these hole-style villages have stairs to go up and down. These stairs are in the form of straight slopes and spiral stairs along the walls of the hole. Meanwhile, to deal with waterlogged houses when it rains, residents dig wells 4 to 5 meters deep, commonly called seepage pits. These pits are dug in the middle of the courtyard to collect and seep rainwater that falls from the top of the house. The advantage of this underground dwelling is that it stays cool in summer, and warm in winter, and is earthquake resistant. This innovative type of dwelling shows how ancient China adapted to the natural environment, while living in harmony with it. To beautify Dikengyuan, the owner usually plants a variety of plants in the middle of the yard. Ranging from various types of flowers and various fruits, are an important part of decorating the yard. Although not as much as before, today, some villages with Dikengyuan-style houses can still be found in China, such as in the village of Beiying in Sanzhou district. In this village, there are 81 underground pit courtyards and 128 villagers live in them. There is also Tutuan village, where in this village there are 115 underground pit courtyards. Miaoshang village is the village with the most famous Dikengyuan houses of several other villages in China. In this place, there are still 73 courtyards of underground holes. Of the 73 existing buildings, 53 are still well preserved and 20 have been renovated and given a new look. Along with the times and the improvement of people's living standards, Dikengyuan, which is so unique, gradually began to be abandoned, especially for young people who consider Dikengyuan as a form of poverty. Currently, around Dikengyuan there are also many houses on the ground. So this reduces the purity value of Dikengyuan itself. In the past, when entering the village, people would not find a single house on the ground. As far as the eye can see, all that is seen is trees and empty stretches of land like without inhabitants. The golden age of the Dikengyuan house model reached its peak around the 1950s to the 1980s. In that span of years, the rate of population growth that inhabited Dikengyuan increased sharply. However, as time passed, the appeal of this ancient heritage dwelling slowly began to fade. Although Dikengyuan is warm in winter and cool in summer, it also has drawbacks such as poor ventilation and lighting and relative dampness. Therefore, in the modern era, many people have moved away from the area, resulting in Dikengyuan being abandoned. Some have collapsed and even turned into landfills. Reportedly, hundreds of underground courtyards like this disappear every year in China's Sanzhou area. To that end, the local government is trying to renovate some of the existing buildings and make them into tourist destinations. The modernized houses tend to be reinforced with concrete and some are even equipped with solar panels. In short, Dikengyuan underground houses bring a unique housing concept and are different from most residences in other parts of the world. Aesthetically, Dikengyuan underground houses offer an interesting experience with a quieter atmosphere and protected from the hustle of the world. This place also summarizes the beauty of tradition, local wisdom, and innovation in an amazing architectural work of art. More than just physical structures, these houses are a meeting point between past and present, combining traditional Chinese elements with modern sustainability. Dikengyuan not only offers a unique living space, but also a silent witness to the journey of ancient man in building a life.